our street resurfacing, drainage improvement projects, as well as the flap street downtown parking lot project. We're going to kick it off today with our Honorable Congresswoman, Ms. Terry Sewell. At this time, I want to turn it over to her.
I'm Congresswoman Sewell. I proudly represent Alabama's 7th Congressional District, which includes Selma, Alabama, my hometown. So last February, I was proud to join Delta Regional Authority, Alabama Tom Bigby, and the city of Selma to announce $2.4 million to implement a drainage improvement and resurfacing more than 70 blocks of the downtown and surrounding areas of Selma. We were proud to help secure this funding through the Delta Regional Authority, which was made possible in part by President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law. This project is critical to rebuilding Selma back to its former glory, and it is already helping to reverse decades of disinvestment. We know that the key to uplifting our communities is investing in our infrastructure. Infrastructure indeed is the foundation of our economy, and projects like this one will help to revigorate our downtown area and attract businesses and spur greater economic development for the people of Selma. Once again, I am very proud and grateful for the many federal, state, and local partners who collaborated to make this project happen. I have no doubt that it will foster economic development across our city and make a big difference in the lives of Selmians. I look forward to our continued partnership. I know that we've already done have laid the lead pipes downtown, and so that project itself was also a federally funded project, and so it was great to tour downtown Selma and to see the areas where that lead pipe has been implemented. And so now, of course, we get to begin the project for resurfacing. To me, it's all about making sure that we do upgrade our infrastructure so that we can attract the businesses and the economic development we want to see. With that, I will bring the mayor up. I again want to thank the mayor, city council, all of the Selma, because we couldn't do this without partnerships. And the mayor has been a great partner. We'd love to hear a few words from you, sir.
As always, Congresswoman, thank you so much. Where'd you go? Thank you so very much for the work you do in Washington advocating for Selma. It's been an amazing journey. Folks, you know, when you start these projects and you announce that the project is going to take place, typically it's 2 to 3 years before you actually begin to see the actual work. Truth of the matter is that we could not come in and begin to resurface streets when the underground infrastructure was so weak. And so we had to go in and reinforce that. We had to inspect it to make certain that we were not putting asphalt on streets that would collapse instantly. And so that's where we are now. We are now in a position where we can begin the resurfacing of, y'all get this, 70 plus city blocks. That's an amazing project that we have going here. And I want to thank you, Congresswoman, for the work that you're doing. I want to thank the Planning and Development Office for being able to navigate getting the monies into our community. I want to thank Dr. Corey Wiggins with the Delta Regional Authority for helping us to navigate the Washington terrain on the administrative side to make things happen for Selma, Dallas County, in this region. And finally, I want to just thank the entire Selma team, because folks, a lot of work has gone into getting this done. It takes a collaborative effort. It's vertical and it's horizontal. Vertically from the city governing body to the county commission, to our regional office, to our state offices, the governor's cabinet, and then into Washington, where we have very capable advocacy through Congresswoman. So thank you again so very much for not forgetting about us, keeping us on the front page of this effort to get this work done. Folks, this is just the beginning. There's a lot more that we must do. to get to where we want to be, but you have to start somewhere. And so I'm thankful for this beginning. At this time, I'm going to ask Danielle if you'll come back and introduce the architecture and engineering team that's coming with us on this journey to get this project done.
Thank you so much. Before we turn it over for the project-specific details, we just want to kind of inform you guys of what this process has been, because it does take time, and we know that everybody wants everything to happen overnight, but I think it's important that we know what the process has been. And so this project is funded through three different pots of money, and it originally started back in July of 2022. So in July of 2022, the City of Selma applied to the Delta Regional Authority Community Infrastructure Fund project, and we were awarded $407,000 for street resurfacing and drainage improvements. Of course, we know that that is not enough money to do the scope of the project. And so we were awarded that first allotment of money. However, we could not move forward with the project at that time. So we applied in July of 2022. We received notification of award in October of 2022. Well, we had to wait until July of 2023 to apply for the remaining allocation, which was $2 million. So in July of 2023, we applied. We were awarded that in October of 2023. And so, absolutely. Exactly. And we came here in February of 2024 when the actual agreement was signed, done, and we were ready to move forward to procure professional services to do the design and engineering work, which has been completed. This project was able to go to bid in December of 2024. And the contract was executed as of yesterday. Everybody clap your hands for that. And so now we are able to actually move forward with this project. I also want to thank the Dallas County Commission, who has pledged $100,000 toward the project as well. And so as you can see, it was several funding sources in order to make this project a reality, and the project timeline, because of the stages that you have to go through to get to this point, started in July of 2022. And so at this time, I want to bring Will Barrett up with Krebs Engineering to talk about this project, but also the FLAP project, which is the Welcome Center parking lot, which is another grant that we applied for in 2023 in concurrence and consultation with the National Park Service. And that grant affords infrastructure improvements to properties that are federal lands or properties that are adjacent to federal lands. So it's not eligible for all roads, all bridges, all infrastructure projects, only those that are actually on federal lands or those that are adjacent to federal lands. And in our case, that would be the National Park Service. And so Will is going to come up and answer any questions you have, give you the details about the street resurfacing and the drainage project, but also the Welcome Center parking lot, which is a project that is going to enhance economic development in downtown Selma, but support the $10 million expansion of the Selma Interpretive Center. Will?
Thank y'all for having us. This is a great honor for me personally, but also for our company, Krebs Engineering, myself, and Mr. Ray Womack behind me today, represent Krebs in this project. I just first want to say what a great privilege it is to work with people like Mayor Perkins and Danielle Wooten and Henry Thompson, and Henry Hicks over there. They are they go after this hard, and they don't stop till they get what they want. Okay, so
That's the Selma way.
That's the Selma way. The Selma way. I was born and raised in Selma, so I feel that. But it's a great honor to be with this team and working with this project. This project, the $2.4 million paving project, you'll see roads paved from starting at Water Avenue, going all the way down to Parkman, and then all the way from Church Street back up to Franklin and Lawrence in the downtown area. In the area north of here, toward Highland, in a disaster-ridden zone from a tornado that had impacted Selma a year ago. Everything from Vogelin to First Avenue, and from Marie Foster over to Broad, but not Broad, it's a state highway, we can't touch that. Mm-hmm. But all those streets are going to be improved functionally as for drainage purposes, and also with a brand new transportation surface. That includes striping, that includes bike lanes, that includes shared use lanes, something that Selma's never really had. That is finally getting toward it. So this is going to be a great thing. 21st century. All right, exactly.
Building back better.
The second project is what's called the FLAP project, Federal Lands Project. It's a Welcome Center parking lot. The area over there by the Welcome Center has sat like it's sat for many, many years. We're about to change that. It's going to be a brand new parking lot system. It's going to be modernized, fenced, protected, lighting improvements, and a pay to park area, right?
Ingress for the
Right.
buses.
Right. There will be room for buses to come in, pass through, drop off. For everybody that comes to visit this interpreter center, this incredible interpreter center that we have is jewel in downtown. So it's a privilege to be part of it. We're just getting underway in design on that, so be patient with us on that as we work through that. But the paving project will be starting in February. We're excited about it. So,
How long will it take?
the paving project will take 60 days. There's drainage work that has to be done before the paving starts. That's part of this project. Curb inlet tops, pipes that are going to be replaced, sinkholes that have occurred that are going to be replaced as part of this, patched and repaired, and then the paving will start. So we hope to see a lot of work happening before Jubilee. That's the plan.
So that'll be the 70 blocks that the mayor mentioned. You think you can get that done in with 60 days?
Get the downtown.
The downtown portion
Downtown
of
portion,
it?
and then focus on the northern
Right.
portion.
With the parking lot, is it going to be just one level or multi-level?
It'll be a one level.
One level. Do you have an estimate of how many vehicles will be able to be parked there?
Right now, we think 3 buses and 48 vehicles.
It's a great start.
Well, yeah, we don't have it now, that's for sure. No, that's wonderful.
And anybody can answer this. What was the drainage situation like in downtown Selma prior to this project?
Well, actually, Mr. Hicks probably would be the person
To better answer that. But we've had some major drainage challenges along the downtown area, and especially the areas that we have targeted for resurfacing. And another thing, keep in mind, that's one of the reasons it has taken us the time necessary to evaluate those issues, so that as we move to do this resurfacing, we don't create further problems, but we solve the problems that we have.
And I know from my vantage point, I just wanted to make sure that the citizens of Selma knew that that the federal government made a promise to help us build back better, and we are delivering resources in that effort. And that effort may take time, but there is a commitment level that's there to make sure that folks know that we're not alone, and that commitment is something that that we plan to see through. So I think the fact that we delivered a check a year ago, we really wanted this opportunity to tell you that we've awarded the bid for the contracting. We're going to start, and just let folks know that they'll soon start seeing the fruits of our advocacy.
What kind of traffic problems do you think it may create?
I'll say some good problems.
Okay.
Anytime you do development, you're going to have some challenges along the way, and so we're going to ask folks to just forgive us for the disruption, but just know that things will be better as we move forward. I want to also want us to keep in mind that in order for Washington or Montgomery or any outside entity to invest money or to want to invest money, in order for the Congresswoman to go in and vouch for Selma, we have to be good custodians of the resources. And one of the reasons that we have been able to go back to the well multiple times is because we have been able to demonstrate that we would be fiscally responsible with the resources that are coming into the community. And so again, I want to thank you so much for paying attention to us and allowing us the opportunity to demonstrate our ability to get this work done.
Are there any other questions? Again, I just want to thank the city of Selma and the amazing team that you've put together for this project, and I am excited about what will be a truly resurfaced downtown area. I'm really excited about that. It hasn't happened in decades. We see that, definitely. But we're working. No, but thank y'all for coming out, and I think that stay tuned. because we really do want to make sure that the citizens of Selma see the progress that we're making. Thanks.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, y'all, I didn't press record. We do it all over again.
I went on ahead. I wasn't.